In my right hand, I have the iPhone 12 Pro Max, and in my left, there's the iPhone 13 Pro Max. If these two devices look entirely identical to you, don't worry, you aren't alone. In fact, I've mixed up the smartphones myself a couple of times while working on this review over the last couple days. This year's jump from the iPhone 12 to the iPhone 13 is very incremental across the board, but that doesn't mean there aren't worthwhile new features. First off, the entire lineup, including the iPhone 13 mini, the iPhone 13, the iPhone 13 Pro, and the iPhone 13 Pro Max have received camera upgrades across the board, including wider apertures and revamped sensors. What this means in practice is that photos look better, especially under low light conditions. It's worth mentioning that they don't look that much better though. And sometimes I just really couldn't tell the difference between an iPhone 12 shot and an iPhone 13 shot. There's quality changes, but it's not as substantial as perhaps Apple is making it out to be. Sensor shift image stabilization is also featured across the entire line, which is definitely a great move on Apple's part that should make snapping photos quickly and under more difficult conditions a little easier. I was just able to pull out the phone and take a picture super quickly and have the confidence that I knew it was going to look good, and that's always important. There's also a cool iPhone 13 exclusive feature called Cinematic Mode that allows you to change the depth of field when shooting video rapidly. I was really skeptical about this feature when Apple first showed it off during their event, but despite looking kind of fake, it works, and it's really cool, and I could see it working really well for social media platforms. Beyond camera changes, Apple has also shrunk the iPhone 13's notch, though not substantially. It's still there. You're not going to have like a hole punch or anything like that like a Samsung phone. There's the powerful A15 chip, minor battery life improvements, and finally a 120Hz variable refresh rate display in the Pro models. This is Apple playing catch up with Android manufacturers in several ways, but it doesn't change the fact that the display looks stunning. Like, this is the best screen that I've ever seen in a smartphone. It looks great whether you're scrolling through social media or playing games. It ratchets up to 120Hz and then goes down to a lower hertz when you're doing more static things. I just wish that the iPhone 13 also included the higher refresh rate display, because it would make it a much more complete and easier to recommend smartphone package. And that's really it. There are a few cool new iOS 15 features like focus mode and revamped notifications, but those features are also making their way to the rest of Apple's iPhone lineup, and they're not exclusive to the 13 at all. So for me, without having an S in its name, the iPhone 13 series is most definitely an iPhone 12s, at least in some ways. This is likely because the jump from the iPhone 11 to the 12 was so substantial. You're getting like an entirely revamped design, you're getting a totally different camera system. So it's kind of difficult not to be at least slightly disappointed that there aren't more new notable features in the iPhone 13. But with that said, overall, the iPhone 13, the entire lineup, it's a great smartphone package, but really only if you're using an older iPhone and not the iPhone 12. It's just so close to the 12 in several ways, whether you're talking about the Pro or the entry-level iPhone, that it's almost the same device. And that's it. That's the entire video. Thanks for watching. You can follow MobileSyrup at MobileSyrup on Instagram and Twitter, and you can follow me at Patrick_Rourke on Twitter. You're gonna see a lot of cool content on MobileSyrup's YouTube channel over the next couple weeks, mostly from Brad, not from me, because I'm doing far less fun things like managing our website. So keep an eye out for that. And that's it. Thanks for watching. Oh shit, I forgot the iPhone 13.
Good luck.